What's good, y'all? What's good? It's legends live forever. And I gotta say, the Mavericks, the Dallas Mavericks, they done extended this series. They done extended this series. I'm feeling so good right now. Got blown out. Celtics got blown out. I know it's going to be a couple of people in here already. My man Braylon, you know, my man with the Chinese, you mean, you mean, but like, I know people is watching this. They trying to see what we gonna say. All I'm gonna say is, hey, Hollywood in here on Instagram. Shout out Hollywood, my man. Hey, you gotta start from somewhere. You gotta start from somewhere. So shout out to the Celtics. Whoa. Well, matter of fact, shout out to the Celtics for getting blown out by 30 plus. I'm here with P. I'm here with Kobe. It is legends live forever. And normally I toss to Kobe. Normally I toss it to P, but let me get the solo shot right now. Y'all better be lucky. Better be very, very lucky that Luka Doncic had a bad game 2 and a bad game 3. That Kyrie Irving had a terrible game 1 and game 2. But guess what? This team got some confidence now. And this team done blown this team out by 30. And all I'm going to say is, if they can get a win in Boston at TD Garden, I love their chances in game 5. And if they if they win in game 5, it's going to be something. So I feel great. Luka 29 points, Kyrie Irving 21 points. What did I say about Tim Hardaway Jr.? It was like, oh, he can't hit 5 threes. He can't hit 4 threes. I done told y'all he can hit 5 threes. And guess what? In a quarter. So that's what we on. Tim Hardaway, a streaky shooter. That y'all was like, Jason Kidd, he shouldn't have played him 20 minutes. Because he can shoot the ball. So I'm very, very proud of this Mavs team. I'm a little bit discouraged because at the very least, it should be 2-2 going to game 5. But look, you got Luka Doncic, an all-time great player. You got Kyrie Irving, one of the best wingmen of all time. And if it's any duo that I like their chances, I like the Mavs' chances to pull off the impossible. And shout out Joel Embiid. We're going to talk about him a little bit later. But shout out Joel Embiid for standing on business. Last thing I'm going to say before I toss it to Kobe. When I apologized to Tatum and Joe Mazzulla. I apologize to Tatum and Mazzulla. I did not apologize to you bum-ass Celtics fans. I didn't apologize to y'all. I apologize to them. That's the only thing. So I feel great. Kobe, I'll give you the floor, bro. I'll give you the floor, you mean? But I said what I had to say.
Wow, how can I follow that? Listen, man, I'm still not convinced. It was a great win. The Celtics they played very good defense tonight. I don't know, they rotated well on defense. Luka, they're a different team when Luka is at least at minimal engaged on defense. I'm not talking about he got to be out here strapping like we got to turn into an all NBA defensive player. That's not what we're looking for. we looking for you to at least be engaged, to like look like you about to make the right decisions. I mean, we just seen Luka be on the wrong side of screens, like he the hedge man, and he on the left side, and the screen man on the left side. Like it's just bad. We've seen it so bad. So at least he looked engaged tonight. On the other hand, the Boston Celtics put up 84 points. That's the lowest scoring game they've had all season. Uh, I think they haven't lost by like more than 20. So great game. Kudos to the Mavs, man. It was good. You know what I'm saying? They found a way to get it done, and Luka did not play good at all. He's like 12 for 26. You know what I'm saying? On the offensive end, I don't think he played very good. He's like 12 for 26, 0 for 8 from 3. Um, so it's cool, but if they can, I'll say this: if they can get a win, in Game 5 in the Garden, I'll be a little bit more hyped. But we've seen this happen. This happens in the majority of playoff series where one team goes up 3-0, they take their foot off the gas a little bit. They take a bad loss, and then they come back and they get the job done in Game 4. So I'm not like ultra surprised that this happened. I did think that they would win in what was it in Game 3. I did think that they would win in Game 3. But am I ultra surprised that this happened? No. I still don't like the I mean, Kyrie played well. He played well, but like up to standard, I'm not sure that's exactly where I think I wanted him to be at. He played well, he played efficient, he got the job done. But overall, all around, Miles, you talked about the role players. It was a whole lot of people that scored the ball tonight for the Mavs. You know what I'm saying? I give them kudos for that. But I think it starts with defense. If you can hold the Celtics to 84 points, which I don't think will happen again. Well, damn, can I finish? That was a loud sigh. That was a loud sigh. If you can hold the Celtics to 84 points, which I don't believe will happen again. But you know, if you can do that, if you can do something similar to that again, I believe you put yourself in position to win the game.
You got the floor.
Man, listen. First and foremost, both of y'all great speeches. Y'all did a great job of, impersonating Martin Luther King.
Hey,
but, but before I get started tomorrow, I gotta laugh though. Somebody said Miles look like. Hold on, I gotta go back and read this. I don't want to misquote you.
What, this on Instagram?
Somebody said Miles looked like CP3 and Tyrese Halliburton had a baby.
Bro.
That was insane.
They say that I'm Ludacris. I'm everybody that hates Chris. I'm Omarion, bro. Like, all right, like I look like everybody now, bro. Like,
hey, bro, I'm just that, because you was going off, bro, said that at me. But as far as this game and all that, I mean, this was just your case of like the league needed an extra. They wanted an extra time on the season. The league wanted extra time on the season. The Celtics ain't played like this all year. Like we've yet to see this happen all year. I don't think this was like some drastic, like, oh, the Mavs are about to come back and win this series or anything like that. I think it was just, they came out flat. This defensive scheme was different if you're really watching the game. Like, you got certain players guarding people that ain't been guarding, that they haven't been guarding. You got certain players taking shots that ain't been taking shots, and then they got down by so much so early that the rotation was completely, just washed. So I just think, they're gonna go back to Boston. Like I predicted before this all started, season 5, I thought the Mavs would get game 3, but instead they got game 4. Same difference. They're gonna go back to Boston, win it on the parquet floor, and we'll see, what everything looks like, after the Celtics win the championship here on, I think it's Monday, right? They play Monday. After the Celtics win championship here on Monday.
On the marketing tip, they should play on Sunday, but with the 17th, what's the 17th, bro?
That's Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, they play on Monday.
Right.
So yeah, man, that's overall. I mean, like I said, and when you look at the game, seriously, when you look at the game, like nobody honestly really played well. You talk about Tim Hardaway Jr. I mean, it ain't hard to hit 5 threes when you up 30. Like,
You up
It's not
30.
hard.
like, I'm
It's
just
not
saying,
hard.
bro.
You up 30,
Bro,
you playing
Miles,
against G
Miles,
League niggas,
Miles,
bro.
Miles,
G
listen,
League
Miles,
dudes. Sorry, you playing against G
Miles,
League dudes.
Miles. It's not hard to hit 5 threes when you up 30 and there's no pressure. If he
What did
missed
I
them three,
say?
I'll
What
give
did
it
I
to you.
say? He
I'll give
was
it to you.
capable of hitting 5 threes. I said that in the last episode. Oh, Miles, you
Miles,
chatting, bro.
I'll give it
Oh,
to you.
what you
Miles,
talking about?
I'll give
Miles,
it
you
to you.
are
I'll give it to
chatting
you. He did it
though.
in a short amount of time, but outside of that, like he was
Miles, I'm
In
not
a
no,
quarter?
Miles. This is why I'm saying you chatting, bro. If the game was a 2-3 possession game, then would have been clanks, my boy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It ain't hard to shoot when your team up 30 and there's no consequence or no pressure. He walking into wide open shots because you got I don't even know who number 12 on Boston is. You got him late rotation, like you know what I'm saying? Like, so no
Ain't that
disrespect to
your
bro.
team? Why you
I'm just saying, I'm
disrespecting?
saying no disrespect to bro. I'm just saying he ain't been in the game. He ain't been getting no time. He getting no tick until we down 30. That's all I'm saying. Everybody in the game, everybody in the game had a minus 25 and above, plus minus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, you got Jason Tatum minus 33. Drew Holiday minus 38. You got Derek White minus 29. Jaylen Brown minus 28. Like, I mean, like you like, come on, like it's just that's what it was. The Mavs had them a prideful, we not going out, in a sweep night. The league didn't want to send it off like that when we can postpone it till Monday, get another check. They can do it on their home floor. It'll be a lot easier to do the ceremony in front of their fans. That's good for television. Like, it's a lot that going into it, bro. That's really all I think it was. Um, yeah, I mean, like these guys didn't even really play good. I'm looking at these Mavs stats. Like Derek Lively hit his first three of his career today. Like, come
All
on,
right,
bro.
cool. But
Let's be real,
Xavier
bro.
Tillman had a 3. Like some stuff just happens.
Xavier Tillman, that wasn't his first three of his. Xavier Tillman was hitting threes in Memphis. Like this ain't nothing new. Like
he ain't
Xavier
like a
Tillman,
knockdown 3-point shooter or nothing, but he'll
that's
put
what
it
I'm
up.
saying. Like Xavier Tillman has hit
Bro.
threes before in his career. Like
If
this
Xavier
ain't
Tillman hit a 3, that's a plus. That's a plus. I just think like, all right. Objectively,
let's be real, bro. Come on, bro.
objectively, if the Mavs win game 5, it's definitely like,
Do
okay.
you realistically think the
Impressive.
Mavs are winning game 5? No. You
Yes, I
don't believe
do.
that.
If Kyrie actually shows up in Boston, Luka actually plays well on the road. He plays he plays phenomenal, all-time great on the road in the
These
playoffs.
boys both just had 35 plus and they lost.
When?
The last game. What do you mean?
No, bro. In game 2, Kyrie
In
did not
game
show up.
3, Kyrie and Luka had 30 plus at their own crib and they lost.
But you was the main one saying that if Luka played better defense, and we can all agree that game 3 was Luka's worst game, then let's just say Luka got some stops. Let's just say Luka was better offensively in game 3. They would have won that, John. Now, woulda, coulda, shoulda, if all that stuff.
But he didn't even play good defense tonight.
I don't know. It was a couple of times that he stayed right in front of Tatum.
Check the tape, bro.
Same with Kyrie.
They were heavy gap help so bro didn't get blown by. Look at the tape, bro. He didn't play good D tonight. He sagged off of everybody, and it was heavy gap help, but just in case he got blown by anyway. He didn't play good D. They just overcompensated for how bad he is on defense.
He
and they're up 30.
Way better than game 3 defensively. Way better. Now, look, game 3 was rock bottom. Game 3 was rock bottom. But what I'm saying is, like, y'all better not let the Mavs get game 5. If they better not let the Mavs get game 5. If they get game 5, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna have this question. I'm gonna toss the code. You had the Mavs winning in 6 games. Obviously, I had the Mavs winning in 5. All right, obviously. But we had the Mavs winning this series. Do you believe the Dallas Mavericks can pull off the impossible?
No, I'm still not convinced. I don't think.
Thank you, bro.
I don't think like we got to slow our roll, man. This happens in every NBA series. Like this literally happens in every NBA playoff series. Like in every NBA playoff series that somebody goes up by a big margin, like a 3-0 lead. Like the likelihood is the likelihood isn't always that somebody sweeps, bro. Like most teams still at least one game. Like this isn't something. In all honesty, it's usually a blowout too. Like it's usually a blowout. These
I'm
teams
saying.
take their foot off the gas after they go up 3-0. They usually get blown out somewhere on the road, like in game in the third or fourth game on the road. Like this isn't something that hasn't happened before that we've never seen before. And then the team usually goes on to win back at home. Like this isn't something that hasn't happened before. If the Mavs do get game 5, I will concede that it'll get more interesting, but I'm not convinced that they can win 4 straight. Like that's what you have to do now. Now you have to win 4 straight. Well, 3 straight now. But like now you have to win 4 straight. Like that's not I don't see first of
Bro,
all,
this guy.
I don't think Luka's healthy enough to lead them 4 games to win. I don't think so, bro.
He not healthy enough?
He didn't have to play in the second half tonight. In every game that we've seen that Luka's had to play in the second half,
They lost.
They lost. They played a very good game in the first half, and they played so well that they was up so much in the second half that it wasn't
up 35 at half,
like.
bro.
But by the time
Like,
the second half started, in games 1, 2, and 3 that we've seen Luka have to play in the second half, he always has 20, 25 in the first half. In the games that we've seen him have to play in the second half, like his production has dramatically dropped off because he's not healthy enough, or he doesn't have enough stamina left to play second halves as well as he's playing the first half. It's not. I'm not convinced that they can pull off the upset.
he played the most overall minutes in this game and still played bad.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
No,
He played 33. He played 33
points.
minutes.
He had 25 points at halftime.
On 26 shots.
Not on 26 shots in the first half.
Miles, he played a total of 33 minutes. He had 29 points on 26 shots, and he was 0 for 8 from 3.
That just means that the Mavs can
You're
win.
thinking of some garbage to say. No, you just thought of some garbage to say in your head. Stop, bro.
Bro. Once it came the second half, nobody was playing for real. The only guy that was really playing for real in the second half was Tim Hardaway Jr. He saw the memes. He was like, all right, let me go ahead and prove it to y'all that I'm somebody. I ain't no bum. But you feel me? Luka played a very good game. Same with Kyrie. I believe if it was closer, they would have both had 30 plus. That's what it is.
Bro, if it was closer, they would have lost.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Bro,
Hell no.
You don't believe this, but you got it.
It's cool. It's cool. It's interesting though. I still think right now, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, we talk about Finals MVP. I gotta look at FanDuel, but Jaylen Brown's probably still like the favorite. His odds probably decreased. I mean, it had to a little bit, but they both played bad games. I mean, Tatum 4 for 10, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 15 points. I mean, shoot, he was the leading scorer with 15 points. So, I mean, look, bro. 38
See
point
on
loss.
Monday, bro. This is over on Monday. Period. Point blank of the story. This is over on Monday.
All right, y'all in the comments, everybody in the comments, let us know. Do the Celtics, do they go ahead and finish it off in game 5? Or can the Mavs extend this series to a game 6? And I'll be on record saying if it gets to game 6, if the Mavs win game 5, they will do the impossible. They will do the impossible because they'll win game 6 for sure. And then game 7, now all the pressure in the world is on the Celtics. And all the Mavs have to do I believe, is have Kyrie and Luka do what they did against the Timberwolves and go for 30 plus. We still have yet to see Luka and Kyrie both have a great game. A great game. So if they have that in game 5, remember when Kyrie and LeBron both had 41 in game 5 against the
But there
Warriors?
is no LeBron James on that team, bro.
There's
Don't
no LeBron
even.
James.
There is no LeBron James on the Dallas Mavericks, bro. Like, stop.
It's
This
no
is over
LeBron
on
James.
Monday.
You remember how they won that game? You remember how they won that game? Do you remember the
I mean,
events
look,
lead?
I mean,
Do you remember the events leading up?
I'm
LeBron
not
was
saying
able to
that
play.
Luka is LeBron.
LeBron was able to play both halves, and he played defense, and he had enough energy to run full court to block a shot. To
And he got
eventually lead
Draymond kicked out the game.
to eventually lead to Kyrie hitting a magical 3-pointer.
Well,
I'm just
that was
saying,
in
like
game 7.
the
That was
things
in
that
game
the things
7.
that had to happen for LeBron and Kyrie to do this, Luka can't do, like physically can't do. Like he
Like,
physically.
bro, I'm like, this is over on Monday. Like, why are we still talking about like this is
All right,
over
all
on
right.
Monday, bro?
I do want to talk about Joel Embiid, and they're doing this little thing where they bring back players, current players,
Oh,
and
the ones
put
that just
them on
got
the
back from Cancun.
broadcast. Yeah, I mean, they had Josh Hart, they had Paul George. Today they had Joel Embiid. And he said something that I loved. I loved it. He said, I hate Boston. I hate Boston. Me too, bro. Me too. Shout out Joel Embiid, man. Shout out Joel Embiid. And stand on that. Stand on that on the national stage. Tell everybody how much you hate Boston, man. We hate those guys too. And look, he said that the Celtics had an easy road to the finals. We talk about Jimmy Butler injured, Joel Embiid injured. Yeah, he played, but he was 100%. Giannis injured. Damian Lillard was injured. Tyrese Halliburton injured. Jalen Brunson injured. Donovan Mitchell injured. Jared Allen. And that's 8 guys. 8 guys. So look, how much weight do you hold with Joel Embiid saying that the Celtics faced an Eastern Conference that was injury riddled? P?
My thing is, why are we still talking about this? And why are we listening to people who've been at home for a month now? Like, that's all he has to talk about is because he's been at home and he played. If you lace him up and get on the floor, nobody's trying to hear that, bro. Nobody on your team trying to hear that. Nobody in Boston trying to hear that. Bro, you think what did the Boston Celtics do? Go injure all those people? No, they walked on the floor against who was out there. Like, I don't know why we're still talking about this. Like, it is over, bro. It's over. They got to the finals. How they got to the finals. We act like there's never been injuries in any other NBA playoffs before for teams that have gone to the championship. We're talking about this right now because they're the team that's going through it in their turn. I'm sure if we go back and look through all these NBA finals runs, there's been key players that's been injured on teams that you either played or didn't play. Now we got a guy up there that's talking about a team that's in the NBA finals that he didn't even play in the playoffs. Like, why are we listening to Joel Embiid right now? And you up here talking about some me too, bro. I hate Boston, bro. You the same dude 2 days ago just talking about you gonna take Boston's best player over Joel Embiid. Like, come on, bro. Make it make sense, bro.
It don't
Appreciate,
matter.
bro.
I'm
Just
gonna stick
tell,
by
bro.
my guy. I'm gonna stick
Man,
by
listen,
my
bro.
guy.
This is what I gotta say, Joel Embiid, bro. We glad you back from Cancun. Get healthy, stay healthy, and we'll see you with Team USA in Paris, bro. Because that's all
Hey,
we need to
look,
be. That's all we need to be looking forward to you. Because if you're not healthy for Paris, you're costing us a gold medal.
that's y'all worst nightmare, though. That Embiid takes a book from LeBron James. That Embiid takes a book from Steph
Kobe, you got it,
Curry.
bro. Kobe, you got it. I'm not listening to the
You
boss.
better, you better, you
Yo,
better. Woo!
what can he take from them?
How to win a championship? How to be a leader on a championship
No,
team?
he needs to take away how to be healthy. How about that? Take away how to be healthy. That's where he should start. He should start with taking away how to be healthy. Ask LeBron for that blueprint.
All right, cool. I gave Nick Nurse a call and I told him, I said, yo, just play and be like 48 games. Just play him that. I want him healthy for the post. I want Embiid healthy for the postseason. That's what I want.
Bro, if he played 48 games, y'all won't be in the postseason.
Not with our free agent signing that's looming.
Bro, Paul George not going to Philly, bro. Hang it up.
I'm not even worried. I mean, look, if we get Paul George under the max, and look, Sixers fans, I'm gonna have a solo on me real quick. Sixers fans, I know that Joel Embiid was looking at Paul George and saying, yo, you know, we can sign a max player. Paul George at 34 isn't a max player, but if we can get Paul George, if we can get Paul George under the max, and then maybe potentially trade for or sign an Alex Caruso, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. So look, y'all better hope that we don't get Paul George and get another serviceable role player, because the Celtics y'all ain't gonna be no dynasty, but the Sixers will go ahead and whip y'all. So I feel very good about that.
Miles, the Sixers ain't beat the Boston Celtics in I don't even know how many years. Like, dog, Joel Embiid has never beaten Jason Tatum in a playoff series ever. Like, ever. Like, what are we
I
sitting here talking about right now?
I wish Joel Embiid had the roster, had the general manager
What?
that Tatum has had. Danny
He had
Ainge
the roster. He lost.
He ain't have no roster like Tatum.
Bro, Joel Embiid had Jimmy Butler and a Ben Simmons that was actually playing, and he lost with Tobias Harris. Bro, stop it, bro.
All right, so
Stop.
you won't get me mad. You won't get me mad. Don't
you gonna get me
don't
mad,
mention
bro.
Ben
Like, you
Simmons.
really about to, bro. Stop acting like he ain't had people to play with. Stop, bro. No, stop, bro. No, he had a healthy James Harden, and he was healthy enough to be playing, and he lost again.
James
He
Harden
was up 3-2. He was up 3-2 versus the Celtics and lost. James he let Jason Tatum come into his crib, 6 threes, and get him up out of there. But nobody trying to hear that, bro. He's had his chances, and he lost. He's just as bad as all these other players y'all keep hyping up, and I just keep losing. Stats this, stats that, buckets this, buckets that. We should give him an MVP. No, stop losing. How about you earn something? Like, bro,
give Joel
Embiid
a competent front office. See what he would do. Yo.
Miles, bro, get out of there, bro. Hey, I don't even know why we talking about this loser. It's all Brett do is lose.
Cool.
He lost in high school. He lost in high school. He lost at Kansas. He been losing in Philly. Talking about trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. Bro, the process is over. The process is over.
Bro, all I'm gonna say is
he
y'all
needs to
better
go find
hope.
a new objective.
You better hope that the Mavs don't win Game 5. You better hope that. Bro, but I actually want to get
Season 5. Season 5. Season 5. Like I said before this started, Season 5. They're winning it in Boston. And Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are going to look up at the sky like Kevin Garnett did and says anything is possible.
I would hope with all the chances they've had. I mean, like, sheesh. And one more thing before we get into the top 10 players in the NBA. I seen a bunch of Boston fans, the worst fans in NBA history, the worst fans in the NBA that say you should have saw this coming. I'm sorry I didn't see a Boston team getting to the finals and giving the Mavs work when they lost to an AFC last year, when they choked against Steph Curry. I'm sorry I didn't see that from them. I'm sorry I didn't see that from them. It was legitimate to think that the Celtics would choke when they haven't shown me nothing in the postseason for it, except winning some games in the Eastern Conference. So, look, that's what it is. I wanted to get into the top 10 players in the NBA because I got a guy who his stock has risen. I got a guy whose stock has risen mightily these playoffs, and that's Jaylen Brown.
Go ahead and give us your
And
top 10, man.
Yeah, bro, just run the list off, bro. Like,
top 10
oh,
players in the league. I'll go first. P, you can go after me, then Cope. Number 1, Nikola Jokic. Number 2, Giannis. Number 3, Luka. Number 4,
bro.
Steph. Number 4, Steph. Number 5, LeBron James. Number 6, this is tough one. Number 6, I can't say Kawhi because he'd be injured. Number 6, SGA. Number 6, SGA. Stop looking at me like that. Number 6, SGA.
He's trolling.
1, Jokic. 2, Giannis. 3, Luka. 4, Curry. 5, Bron. 6, SGA. 7, Jaylen Brown. 8, Jason Tatum. 9, Joel Embiid. And 10, Damian Lillard.
What?
Hey, bro. First of all, hold on. This is, bro. You know what? Because I ain't like this point. This is my thing with you, bro. You sit here and say I'm not gonna put Kawhi because he be injured, and then you put Joel Embiid on the list. Then you got SGA at 6, but you don't have Anthony Edwards on your list. Who Anthony Edwards and SGA just did the same thing. They had their first super crazy season, and Anthony Edwards took his team to the Western Conference Finals, and SGA just lost. What are you talking about, bro? Like, you just be up here just saying stuff. You got Luka ahead of Bron and Steph. Like, bro, what?
No, I take
Have
that
you
back. I take
lost
that back.
your mind?
Dame over AD? Dame over AD?
Dame over a lot of people. Are you
Ant,
crazy?
I forgot about Ant. I forgot about Ant. Ant is better than Damian Lillard. Anthony Edwards is better than Damian Lillard. I would take Ant at number 10. Ant at number 10.
Cope, go ahead, bro.
No,
Go,
go
Cope.
ahead.
No, Cope. Go, Cope. Because
AD
I
ain't nothing, bro. Stop it.
no. How? Go, Cope. I'm gonna just go.
Did you say 80 ain't nothing? Okay. Give me Jokic first. Give me Giannis. I'm going Jokic just because based on matchups, he lost, but he led his team to a chip last year. I'm going Jokic. Give me Giannis.
You better not. You better not. You better not. Bro, y'all are.
Give me J Tate, man. I'm going J Tate.
What?
I gotta change it. I gotta change it. Give me going J Tate.
Thank you.
Got it.
Jason Tatum, the third best player in the NBA.
He's about to win a chip. And he led that team to the chip. He's about to win a chip. That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do. J Tate third, man. Give me I don't like this. Give me
Oh my God.
give me
Tatum over Curry is freaking insane,
give
bro.
me Steph at 4. Give me Steph at 4. Give me Bron at 5. Ant at 6. Ant at 6. Give me AD at 7. Give me Joel at 8. Shea at 9. Give me KD at 10. These people have done it before, man. These young dudes is great.
Wait. Who's
Bruh.
at 9?
Shea,
Shea.
SGA.
He just had a great season.
Yes, he did, but that don't make.
He just had a great season.
Is SGA better than?
What do your rank is based off of?
Is SGA better than John Morant?
Ja didn't play this year. And y'all know how I get about Ja. If you really been on the
SGA, but I'm saying though,
Miles, tell them if they've been on the podcast
but
long enough. If you've been on the podcast long enough, you know how I feel about Ja. But
yeah,
Ja
you
ain't
put
played.
him in top 5 at a point. But I'm saying SGA played games this year,
Bro.
Yeah. You asked me, was he better? You asked me, was he better than Ja? This year he was.
John Morant was a better basketball player in the games that he played this season than SGA.
Fair enough, but he played what, 6 games?
His team was losing, and he took them on a 6-7 game winning streak.
He played like 8 games.
Bro, he took them on a 7-0 winning streak immediately. What are we like? Come on,
8 games, bro.
I'm still mad that SGA is 9.
Right.
That's disrespectful. But
disrespectful how? He had one good year.
Not Tatum.
Anyways, bro, let me.
Wait, who's 10? Who's 10?
He had KD.
Did I leave Luka off my list altogether? Hold on, I'm tripping now. Did I leave? Did I do that?
Nah,
I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Hold on. Where did I go?
Rightfully so.
No.
You had Tatum at 3.
Tatum
That's where Luka should be.
Steph at 4. Yeah, what I'm at. Steph at 4. Bron 5. Luka 6. No. Give me 86. I'm standing on that. He's a top 3 defensive player in the league. He played 70 games. He played 70 games this year. And
76 to be exact.
Yeah, 76 to be.
Wait.
I'm standing on that 80.
Wait.
Then give me Luka.
Cool. Luka is not as good as AD. You're saying that Anthony Davis is better than Luka Doncic?
He's playing both sides of the floor. Luka showed me a lot in this playoff series, dog. Like a lot.
Told y'all he's not who y'all think he is.
That's disgusting work. You cannot win it. You can't. He's at the rate that he's playing right now. He will not win an NBA championship anytime soon.
Luka?
Yes.
He's 25 years old.
I said at the rate that he's playing right now.
Facts.
What? You can't win like that.
Like what?
He's not playing defense, my kid.
Playing defense. That's literally where it's at. Not playing defense.
He's the reason why they're there in the first place.
And he will be the reason they lose.
But what was the difference today? The role players, like we all said, stepped up.
Miles, that was not the difference today, bro.
They played.
Yes, it was.
Luka looked.
No, it wasn't, bro.
Luka looked engaged doing defense today, dog. You held the Boston Celtics to 84 points today.
They held themselves to 84 points.
Fair enough, whatever. But Boston Celtics scored 84 points today.
That ain't happening again.
And Curry is not as good as Tatum. Tatum is better than Curry.
Bro, he's about to win a championship after leading the team to the championship.
But Jaylen Brown was the final.
All right, let me get my list. Let me get my list. Get my list. Wait, sorry, you put Luka in yours. Who you take off?
Who did I take off? KD's leaving the list. I dropped Luka in.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay. All right. First off, at 1, we got Giannis. We got Giannis at 1. Plays both ends of the floor. Defensive Player of the Year, NBA champion, MVPs. Cool. Giannis at 1. I'm gonna go Joker at 2. Joker's at 2. I got Braun at 3 because I don't understand the disrespect with LeBron James when he just played the year. He's at year 40, year 22, whatever it is, and he just had his best statistical career in his. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go Braun at 3. I got Curry at 4. I got Jason Tatum at 5. I have Kevin Durant at 6. I have Paul George at 7.
What the hell? Stop it. Stop it.
I have Paul George at 7. I have Luka Doncic. At 8. I have Anthony Edwards at 9. And at 10, I have Mr. Jaylen Brown.
Paul George is great.
Paul George don't got no flaws in his game.
Bro.
Paul George don't got no flaws in his game.
Paul George over Luka?
Paul George don't got no flaws in his game. I'd rather have Paul George.
Luka. Tell me that. Tell me what with straight face. Paul George
over Luka Doncic. Paul George over Luka Doncic. How many times I gotta say it?
It's getting disrespectful now. Chat. It's crash. I got my Philly guys in this jump, bro. It's getting disrespectful now.
I'm glad they're in here. Bro. He's not who y'all think he is, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all that. He's not who y'all think he is. I keep trying to tell y'all that, bro. He's not who y'all think he is. Not who y'all think he is.
All y'all. Paul George.
Paul George.
Oh my God. All right, that.
Yeah,
right. Cope. All right.
I ain't like that one, P.
That's cool. You don't gotta like it. I'm not saying you gotta like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's your list.
I'm not saying you gotta like it. I'm just saying if I gotta pick one of the two, give me PG. Give me PG.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm just saying, bro. I got plenty of people that can get me buckets. I got plenty of people that can get me buckets.
Why is PG in your top 10 right now? Right now, as it stands today.
Because Paul George has no flaws in his game. Okay. Paul George, without his best player for a lot of the season, is still finding a way to get his team to being a top 4 team in the Western Conference. Okay. I'm just saying, Paul George's Clippers were a higher seed than Luka Doncic's Mavs, and he didn't have his A1.
And Luka got him out of here.
Luka did beat them, but I'm saying Paul George didn't have his A1 for a whole year. We talk about Luka, but we always give a lot of credit to Kyrie, do we not?
We do.
We give a lot of credit to Kyrie. Imagine if Paul George had Kawhi Leonard healthy. We know what's going on. We know if Kawhi Leonard's healthy, Kawhi Leonard is at 5 on everybody's list. It's common sense. Let's call it spade. If Kawhi Leonard is healthy, Kawhi Leonard's at 5 on everybody's list. We give a lot of credit. We give a lot of credit to Kyrie for a reason.
Why is LeBron still top 3?
Because LeBron
and I'm a Lakers fan. We just got out of here.
Wow.
We just got out of here.
I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Because LeBron James at 40 years old is still statistically putting up numbers just as good or better than everybody on this list. And at 40, he is leading I don't even know how he's doing. He is leading a terrible Lakers team to the playoffs. His co-star just found a way to play 76 games for the first time that they've been in LA together.
So why is AD not on your top 10?
AD's not on my top 10 personally because I just
who better than that.
I do know who, but I don't think with the people that I have on my list, I just don't think I don't know. I personally just don't favor him over the guys I got on my list. I personally just don't favor him over a guy. Like I don't think he's better than KD. I don't think he's better than anybody in the top five. And then when you look at after that, when you got KD, you got PG, you got Luka, you got who has an Ant, you got Jen. I just don't. I think right now I don't think he's better than any of those guys. That's just me. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he's not great in what he does. If I had to go 11 and 12, AD's name is right in there. But I just think in that 10, he's not better than those guys. But my whole thing with Paul George is, and this is real. This is not trolling. This is not. This is like I'm saying. We see what Paul George does without his co-guy. Without his co-star for a lot of this season, he found a way to have the Clippers as the 4th seed in the Western Conference. Imagine if he had Kawhi Leonard. That's all I'm saying. Paul George is elite.
So
at everything.
You think?
I agree. I just top 10. I don't know about that.
You think Paul George would do what? You think Paul George would lead his team to a finals? He's never done that before in his career.
If Paul George had his co-star, the Clippers would probably be in the finals. If Paul George had Kawhi Leonard,
he gave up a 3-1 lead to the Nuggets.
What are you talking about, bro? In the
it's
bubble?
2020 during COVID.
In the bubble?
Yes,
bro. Are we serious, bro? The bubble, bro.
Hey, man,
the bubble, bro.
What you got against the bubble?
I don't have. First of all, no, I don't have. I don't have nothing.
Player,
I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing against the bubble. I don't have nothing against the bubble. But he's talking about a season where it was the Clippers' first year together, and we had a drastic shift in the NBA season. That's all I'm saying. The bubble championship is legit. I'm just saying that was a drastic shift in the NBA season for a team that had just got put together in their first year. That's all I'm saying. And even then, Kawhi Leonard, I didn't discredit the bubble. I never discredited the bubble. Even then, Kawhi Leonard still wasn't healthy. That's all I'm saying. So before you get to yelling about 2020, do your research, son.
Shut up. All right. We're gonna do this one more time. I don't know if I've written out my top 10 before we get to the next topic.
Yeah, because you gotta change yours.
I want this to be on a reel, just so we solidify it. Everybody got their top 10?
Yeah, no, I'm good now.
All right. Top 10 players in the NBA. Number 1, Jokic. 2, Giannis. 3, Luka. 4, Curry. 5, LeBron. I'm sorry. I gotta redo it over because I'm not good with numbers. I'm a journalist. Number 1, Jokic. Number 2, Giannis. Number 3, Luka. Number 4, Curry. Number 5, LeBron. Number 6, SGA. 7, Jaylen Brown. 8, Tatum. 9, Anthony Edwards. 10, I got you, Cope, Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Cope, give me
Jokic 1, Giannis.
Hold up.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Hey, before he go in, can I ask y'all this question real quick?
Yeah.
Why do y'all put Joker over Giannis? Because Kobe, your whole point is to why you got Luka so far on your list is because you value defense. Yet Giannis is a 2-time defensive player of the year. He has a championship just like Joker does. He has MVPs just like Joker does. So I'm confused on why you have Joker over Giannis. That's what I just want to ask.
Personal preference. Same reason you don't have AD on your list at all.
All right,
I think with Jokic, he's definitely like more durable than Giannis. Because you saw he's more durable than Giannis. Because you saw what happened in 2020, what, 3? Giannis, he wasn't 100%. The Miami Heat went ahead and took advantage of it. They won what in like 5 games. They go ahead to the finals. I think Giannis isn't as durable as Jokic. That's why but I still got Giannis top 3. I mean, but I gotta do my John again because somebody did comment Joel Embiid, and not having Joel Embiid in your top 10 is insane. 1 Jokic, 2 Giannis, 3 Luka, 4 Curry, 5 LeBron, 6 SGA, 7 Jalen Brown, 8 Jason Tatum, 9 Joel Embiid, 10 Anthony Edwards. I feel like that's the best list you could ever come up with. That is objective. And you mean P, because Kobe, you already said yours, right?
Nah, Cole gotta go. Cole gotta go.
Give me Jokic. Give me Giannis. Jay Tate is winning the championship right now. Give me Jay Tate. Go Bron. Go Steph. Go AD. Luka and Joel KD.
All right. Give me Giannis at 1, Joker at 2, Bron at 3, Steph at 4, Jason Tatum at 5, KD at 6, Paul George at 7, Luka at 8, Ant at 9, and Jalen Brown at 10. Jalen Brown at 10.
At least JB is, top 10. At
He
least
gotta be. He's doing his part to get them the championship just like anybody else on the team is. He's exceeding in his role.
All right, everybody in the chat, list your top 10 players in the league. We got people saying, what type of list is that? People saying that Brown and Tatum should be higher. I don't know what list you're referring to, but
Probably yours.
bro, I had them 6 through 10. What are you talking about? Come on. But we talked about the Celtics and the Mavs game 4. We talked about our top 10 players. We talked about our expectations moving forward in this series. Last point of this episode, we got a big fight coming up. Gervonta Tank Davis.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Versus Frank Martin. Now, something that
I'm
amused me.
putting the house on Tank. The whole,
yes, sir.
the whole,
Quick, I'm gonna put it
the
out here.
house,
Hey,
the whole
it's over in
building,
7.
the whole, like, give me everything on Tank.
It's over in 7.
In 7?
It's over in 7. He gonna fill him out for the first 5. He gonna torture him in round 6, and he gonna quit in round 7. Frank Martin's gonna quit in rounds, bro. That he not.
All right, well, let me just give the floor to you. Paris, how do you feel like the fight between Tank and Frank Martin will go?
Tank gonna fill him out rounds 1 through 4, 1 through 5. He gonna really get to that body in round 5 because he gonna figure out how to touch him up. He gonna tear his body up round 5. He gonna tear his body up in round 6, and then he gonna TKO him in round 7, maybe 8, but I'm shooting for 7. He gonna TKO him in 7, man. Frank Martin he's just another obstacle in the way of what Tank got going on. Like Tank said, bro, you can't show up. You can't show up late and think you about to just get on top of the throne. That ain't how it work on this side, man. Like tanking 7, bro. TKO. Frank Martin, real life, like might quit. Like he real life might quit. Worse than Ryan Garcia did versus Tank.
Cool.
Yeah, I got it in 9. I got it in 9. Tank's filling out process takes a little longer than I want it to sometimes. Because I think Tank is so much better than these guys. I think for the majority for the majority of Tank's fights, I'd be like, yo, like we taking too long. But so I got it in 9, same way. You're gonna feel him out for a little bit. I think Frank Martin has a point to prove, so I think he's gonna be durable for a second. But we getting up out of there in 9. He getting up out of there in 9.
Oh, I got Tank. I mean,
I was about to say.
I was about to say, bro. I promise you, I was about to lead a pot.
I do a fair amount of trolling, but like, I ain't about to be dumb. I'm not about to be dumb. Before I say what I gotta say, I want Tank to actually fight somebody who is a world champion. Now, look, Frank Martin, he's not no scrub, undefeated, 18 wins, 12 by knockout. He ain't no scrub, but I heard some talk about Tank fighting Loma. I would love to see that. I would
What
love
you mean
to.
you want to see him fight a champion?
Huh?
What you mean you want to see him fight a champion? He's already beat 5 of them.
Bro.
What you mean, bro?
He got to fight more guys.
I'm saying, though, you said you want to see him fight a champion. He's beat 5 champions already.
I want to see
He's
him
a
fight a champion
5
recently.
division weight champion. He's been the champ recently.
I mean, yeah. I mean, nah, Braylon, you my man. You feel me?
That won't it.
But that's not it, game. That's not it, game.
That ain't it, bro.
Now look. If Frank win, we'll clip this. I'll give you some spotlight on the pod, but
that ain't it.
Come on, Frank.
That ain't it. I'm damn near debating if I even want to buy the fight. Like I might. I don't know, bro. Like I'm damn near debating it, bro. I don't even like this. Tank about to get up about it.
Like, look. I mean, look. Normally we debate, but this I got Tank. In 10 TKO, 10 rounds TKO. And I think that initially, they'll go tit for tat, but that actually plays into Tank's advantage, because the more that you stay in there and take them hits, and honestly, Tank's the type of guy that he'll take the hits because he's looking for that one opening, just like Barrios, just like what's the main cuz he be trolling all the time, and he really lost to the old head. He be trolling, bro. What's his name, bro? He lost to the old. He like won against the old. What's the bull he be trolling? Y'all know what I'm talking about. He be like making jokes and stuff, bro. Now I gotta get this right.
Kobe, you got somebody? I don't know.
I don't know Garcia, but we know who Ryan Garcia is.
No, I was about to say Adrian Bronner.
It's the guy, Romero, Rolly.
Rolly.
Yeah, Rolly. Like you saw with Rolly, like he tried to stay in there and he got clipped. So I think the one flaw with Frank Martin is that he thinks that he's a little bit better than he actually is, and he stays in there longer than he should. And Tank might let him get a couple of shots in the early rounds, let Frank go ahead and win some early rounds, but Tank's gonna catch him. And I actually like the way that Frank has been approaching this fight, because he ain't been talking crazy. He's like, look, I'm gonna see you June 15th. But
do y'all feel like Frank's gonna come out like overly aggressive?
I think if he watched the Ryan Garcia fight, he won't.
I don't think he's gonna try to have the power though.
I think he's gonna try to have his own little like filling out process, but that ain't it. That ain't it either. You like the whole problem is like really you should get the Tank before he get to you, because as soon as you let him get to you, it's up. But then it's like getting too aggressive with Tank is really crazy, because like Miles said, Tank will take a hit, He'll take a hit just to get what he want. Like he's a betting man. He's like, if I
I feel
take
like
three,
Frank only got one punch. And that's a straight left. I feel like that's his. He'll pull counter straight left. That's really what he's looking for. And I mean,
I
we
just
know Tank ain't falling
I
for
just
that.
I just think he feel like he got a point to prove. Like he out there with the Tank overlooking me narrative and all that. Like, hey, bro, like play your own
Yeah.
game, dog. play
I mean, I think
your own
he
you try
just another con in the road.
like you trying to play Tank game. That's not gonna work for you, brother. You gotta do something different.
It's
It's gonna
not.
get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. I'm not gonna lie. This real life, Mike. I
We gonna see. All I'm saying is after this fight, I really want Tank to fight like somebody that got some stain for real. Not to say Frank a bum. He not no bum at all. Like
Man, he ain't watched the fight, so he ain't no bum. But
he ain't
I
no
mean,
bum. It's just
he
like
also ain't fought nobody either.
yeah. But I'm close as shucks to the camera. But look, man. Look, man. Legends Live Forever. It was supposed to be 30 minutes long. Ended up being an hour long. We love y'all. We appreciate the support. We see each episode we getting more and more viewers on this John. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, really do. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all been asking for Kobe and Paris channels. They're literally tagged in almost every video. Like almost every video on the channel. So show them some love. I am Paris Watkins. Kobe Scales Media. Y'all know me. And so my man said we gotta talk football for sure. No, we definitely do. We gotta talk football for sure. Once the finals is over, it's up. It's up. Because
Hey,
we got some topics in football that I said Kirk or Dak. I said Kirk or Dak, and like
I'm gonna be
it
honest
got
with you.
heated. It got heated
I'm a,
last night.
I'm
It
gonna
got
be
heated
honest
last
with you,
night.
Cole. Cole, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
You wildin'. You wildin'.
Cole, I'm gonna be honest.
You
Hey,
wildin'.
listen,
You
Cole, I'm
wild.
gonna be honest with you.
You
Hey,
out.
listen.
You out your mind. You out.
Hey, I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you. You know what Kirk Cousins remind me of? Matthew Stafford before he got a ring. And Matthew Stafford is light years better than Dak Prescott at quarterback. And I think Kirk Cousins is just missing a championship. Like he is a very, very good quarterback. He just missing a championship.
Hold up. I agree with Stafford light years better than Dak. Somebody Hurts is closer to Dak than we really think.
That's not a false statement.
He's better than Dak. Let me get in the camera. Jalen Hurts is better than Dak. What are we talking about?
That's a rich man's Justin Fields, bro.
I
If
think I
Jalen Hurts
honestly
wasn't the quarterback of the Eagles, bro, I promise you wouldn't find nothing good about Jalen Hurts, bro. But Jalen Hurts is the
I
quarterback.
real life think I think Jalen Hurts and why I think to me Dak is slightly better at quarterback is because Jalen Hurts and this has been Jalen Hurts like his whole career from Bama to Oklahoma to the Eagles. Jalen Hurts has needed every piece to be elite in every position for him to be successful. Dak Prescott has been really, really elite without as many pieces, if we're being honest. Like he hasn't had a boom over here, a boom over here. Like Jalen Hurts has bona fide stars at every position. He had it last year. He's gonna have it. He's gonna have it even more this year. Like I don't like Jalen Hurts is not a guy that is, I don't think he's a game changer. Like Cam said, I don't think he's a game changer. I think he's a very, very, very good game manager. That's just how I feel. I think he's a very good. I think he's in that class with Dak Prescott and and whoever else Cam had in there. We had Brock Purdy and all. I think he's a game man. He's a really good game manager. When you're talking about Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, talking about those guys that are really game changers, is different.
My thing is like, what has Dak done to be better than Jalen Hurts? What has he done? Lose in the playoffs?
Exactly what P just explained to you, though. The pieces.
He's done more with less.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott was damn near the best running back in the league. CeeDee Lamb, a
Keep going.
top five wide receiver in the game.
Okay. Keep going though. Name somebody else.
A bona fide top 5 offensive line in the game. A damn good
top
defense.
That offensive line been dwindling for years, dog.
Bro,
Miles, name another star at a skill position.
Not nice.
Name another star at a skill position, Miles.
Skill position on offense?
Yes, that's what he plays. He plays quarterback.
Look, Michael Gallup is a good.
Stop. See, there you go.
It doesn't matter. He got a bona fide. He got CeeDee Lamb and he got Ezekiel Elliott, bro.
And Jalen Hurts has AJ Brown, Devontae Smith.
Who's their tight end?
Who the tight end? He got Goddard. He got Saquon. He just has Swift. Like what? He got elite. He has a top 5 number.
Had Miles Sanders.
And like I'm saying, like I ain't gonna say AJ Brown's a top 5 receiver, but some people may throw him in that conversation because of how he's been playing. So he's somewhere between 1 and 10 and receivers, 1 and 10, 1 and 12, whatever. You got Devontae Smith as a number 2 receiver he's a top 5 number 2 receiver in the league. Saquon Barkley, we don't even need to talk about that. Goddard to top 5 tight end.
He hasn't played with him yet, but
come on, I'm just saying, bro. He's had elite players at every position in Philly, and that's okay because that's what Jalen Hurts needs. That's what he needs, so they get it for him. But it's different, bro.
But like my thing is, all right, I'm gonna relate this to basketball because the comparison it actually suits. In basketball, what have you said about Jason Tatum? Oh, like he's actually won more than a guy like Luka, more than other guys in the Eastern Conference outside of Giannis, for real. And you put him over a lot of guys outside of Giannis in the Eastern Conference. Jalen Hurts has won.
But he actually plays just as good as the rest of these guys. Jalen Hurts is not.
How? He was just in this.
You can't tell me Jalen Hurts is in that superstar upper echelon like guys. Like
I want to say I put them both in the same place. If you want to give the edge to Jalen, cool. If you want to get an edge to Dak, cool. But I have them in the same place. And if I had to give an edge to one, that's what makes the reason I would get an edge to Jalen Hurts is because Jalen Hurts did make it to a Super Bowl with his team. But I would give if I was to give an edge off of not winning and give it off skill, I would give it to Dak Prescott because he's a more skilled quarterback than Jalen Hurts, and he's done more with less talent than Jalen Hurts has. So that's why I say to me they're equal. I don't think one's better than the other for different reasons. Jalen Hurts is said better than Dak because he got to the Super Bowl. But when you look at the player-to-player comparison, Dak Prescott's a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts.
I think talent-wise, I wouldn't be mad if you give the nod. I wouldn't be mad if you give the nod to Dak talent-wise. He's a better thrower to football. But them intangibles that Dak lacks, that Hurts has, puts Hurts over the top. Like if their talent, my thing is if their talent is like pick your point. I mean, like if their talent is like pick them, it's either what you like. All right, cool. You like Dak, you like Hurts, but I think we can all agree wherever you stand, it's very, very similar. They're right at the same ballpark talent-wise. If one guy has shown to be a game changer in the playoffs and get his team Super Bowl, I'm gonna pick that guy.
What did he change in the
That's what I'm
game that got
saying.
the Super
That's what
Bowl?
I'm saying. He
Did
wasn't
we
a
not?
game changer. He wasn't a game changer in the playoffs.
Did
He
we?
did. He did what he was supposed to do. He managed the game well. He let his stars do what his stars does, and he followed the defense to the Super Bowl until they failed.
My thing is, all right, in the Super Bowl, you had Travis Kelce saying Jalen Hurts damn near could have won the MVP.
He could have. He now in the Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl, he played his tail off. That's why I said the defense let him down in the Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl defense let him down. Jalen Hurts played his tail off in that Super Bowl. I
All
was
right,
there. I
cool.
worked it.
All right,
I
cool.
was there. I worked it. I saw it live. I was field side. He played his tail off in that Super Bowl. Defense failed him. Your boy Bradbury and all them. They sold. But leading to that Super Bowl though,
It
that
was
defense was
that
carrying.
defense,
That defense
and you
was
know it
carrying.
was.
That defense was carrying. And Jalen Hurts did a great job of managing. You feel me? Step by step to get him there, and then he took off in the Super Bowl. But like I said, if I had to pick one right now to get an edge to, I would give it to Jalen because he's been there. Because he's been there, and that's just what he's been there. I would give it to Jalen. Now, if Dak gets there, we having a different. Because if Dak get the Cowboys to a Super Bowl, ooh,
I just mean we talking about a guy in Dak who hasn't gotten his team to the NFC Championship, and he's
that's
been
true.
in the league longer than
That's
Hurts.
true.
That's my
true.
thing. Like
I think there are a lot of factors that play into that. The same way we talking about like how good the teams are that Jalen Hurts has had, and the fact that in that Super Bowl run, like it wasn't Jalen Hurts solely that got y'all there. We talk about Dak Prescott as having to be the sole reason that the Cowboys get to where they have to get to. That like I'm not saying the rest of the team isn't good. The rest of the team is good, but when we talk about Dak Prescott, we're not talking about the Cowboys having that same like the defense is really good. Don't get me wrong, but they folded just like Dak Prescott did in the playoffs last year. See what I'm saying? So when we talk about like the run that Jalen Hurts went on to get to a Super Bowl, that defense carried him there. And I get it; he's a young player, and so he gets a little bit more passes and stuff like that. But like, we're not talking about the same thing. We're not talking about the same thing.
how is it carried though? Because the offense was putting up points. My thing is the bad season from Hurts was with Brian Johnson. And let's just talk about this objectively. Brian Johnson, it's a reason why he got fired. We know that he wasn't it. He was.
But
we
if you
know
say,
that he wasn't it.
but if it comes down to it, and the same thing happens and y'all fire Kellen Moore, then I'm gonna look at you like we're gonna clip this right here, and I'm gonna look at you next year, at the end of next season. I'm gonna be looking at you like, do you get it now? Do you get it now? Because we know how we feel about Kellen Moore. The way that y'all feel about Brian Johnson is how we feel about Kellen Moore. So at the end of next season, I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna be like, either it's gonna go really well for y'all or it's gonna go really bad. And I'm gonna look at you like, hey, bro, like, you see what we talking about now? You was talking about Brian Johnson, we talking about Kellen Moore. Like, you see what I'm saying?
I mean, I'll say, because I'm not like super giddied up about Kellen Moore. I'm not super giddied up about him, but I do believe that any competent OC that knows what they're doing can do something with Saquon Barkley in the backfield, Devontae, AJ, and Jalen Hurts at quarterback. Like I feel like I could win them 8 games myself with that offense. Like so I think that ultimately,
nah, brother, it don't work like that. Y'all gonna be
no,
0-8. Y'all gonna be 0-8 if you don't see.
bro. If you don't see, they're gonna be all right. I'm gonna chill. But they got a crazy talented team. It's like you ain't gotta be no wonder boy. You just gotta be competent. Brian Johnson, all the bubble screens to our second running back in rotation. The lack of times where we ran the ball for DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift got 1,000 yards strictly off talent.
You're gonna have a lack of run game this year too. I'm telling you, I watched Kellen Moore coach. Like it's gonna be a lack of run game this year too. Unless, what's your head coach name? What's your boy name? You know I don't like him. You know your boy. Unless he come in there and he be like, "Hey, bro, we're running the ball this week." Like Kellen Moore not just gonna hand the ball off just because you got Saquon Barkley back there. He didn't just hand the ball off because we had Zeke back there. Like it don't.
Hey, you know who is gonna hand the ball off though?
All right, bro.
You know who is gonna hand the ball off?
We're not here to talk about that.
I'm just saying. You know who is gonna hand the ball?
Who?
Lamar Jackson. That's who's gonna hand the ball off, baby. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful to see 8-22.
So wait. So you actually think the Ravens will make the Super Bowl this year?
Oh yeah. We coming out the AFC for sure. We coming out the AFC for sure. I don't doubt it. We coming out the AFC for sure.
With the Texans improving, with the Bengals.
I mean, you gotta think about this, bro. You gotta think about this, right? This is what you talk about. Texans improving, Bengals improve. Listen, the Bengals is the Cincinnati Bengals. They not changing, dog. We take care of them as we always take care of them. That's nothing. They cool. The Texans, they had a good year last year. You add Stephon Diggs to a receiving core that was already cooking. So that's gonna take some. Hey, you ain't getting the same touches you got last year. That's a different. That chemistry got to click. CJ Stroud has to be able to manage that as a quarterback. And I look at this now. CJ Stroud has tape. Last year as a rookie, you get tape throughout. You tape throughout the season, but now we get to really break you down. It gets different. We're gonna see if he gets better, if he just comes back and he hit the sophomore slump. You know what I'm saying? When you look at, Pittsburgh when they got 2 new quarterbacks, you see how that looked. Maybe not. You always got to worry about Pat. As long as they healthy and playing together, they're gonna be a problem. But honestly, for us, it's about getting through Kansas City. I don't think any other team in the AFC is really we're the threat to Kansas City. Jacksonville's not a threat to us. Cincinnati's not a threat to us. Pittsburgh's not a threat to us. Who else was in it? Justin Herbert's, he's not a threat. I'm sorry, but I don't know how y'all feel about Josh Allen. I look at Josh Allen the same way I look at Luka Doncic. Just keeping it square. Josh Allen is a guy that puts up.
I ain't mad at that.
That's what I'm saying. I look at him the same way I look at Luka. Like he's another guy, puts up cool numbers. He don't get the job done, bro. He had the job. He had a chance to get it done multiple times, and he ain't. You know what I mean?
They just disintegrated their whole roster. Like
that's what I'm saying. And they just disintegrated their whole roster. Now they're relying on rookie receivers, which I think Keon Coleman is going to be crazy. That is a bad boy. But I don't
think this year though. I don't think it'll be this year though.
I think he's gonna have a great year. I don't think the Bills are. I think he's gonna have a phenomenal rookie year.
It's gonna take Keon Coleman a year or two. It's gonna take Keon Coleman a year or two.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't know,
he's a big body receiver. Like he good in the red zone. No, did he pause? He good in the red zone, but like you know what I'm saying. Like his route running is not as crispy as it needs to be for an NFL level for an NFL caliber cornerback. An NFL caliber cornerback gonna be sitting on whatever he running like all game. It's to me.
I think he's gonna.
I think him not having like a true number one on the other side is kind of like you
gotta be that.
Yeah, you gotta be that number one.
The disrespect for Josh, guys.
Bro,
I'm not.
Take that
off. Look. I do have Josh Allen top 3 the same way I have Luka top 3. But
top 3 what?
Quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah, you done lost your mind.
Josh Allen?
Bro, we were supposed to be 30 minutes tonight, bro.
You done lost your mind. What?
We were supposed to be 30 minutes.
Josh Allen's better than Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and Joe Burrow? He's better than one of those 3?
Joe Burrow don't be healthy, bro.
Is Josh Allen a better quarterback than Joe Burrow?
As of right now, yes. That's going to be a good clip.
I do not get it with you, bro. He took the Cincinnati Bengals to a Super Bowl with no offensive line.
When is he healthy?
What are we talking about?
When is Joe Burrow healthy? Like, can you trust him?
Yes. He's took a team to a Super Bowl with no O-line. That's nearly impossible until he did it. Name another quarterback that went to a Super Bowl with no O-line. You can't.
That's
It
cool.
was a play away.
It was a play away because his shitty O-line couldn't block for 0.5 seconds. Bro.
I mean, I'm not the biggest. I just feel like talent-wise, you look at the eye test. You see Josh Allen.
Joe Burrow's better.
And Lamar, I'm not convinced that Lamar is better than Josh Allen. I'm not convinced.
It depends on what you like. Depends on what
I mean, it's not. I mean, I'm not convinced. I mean, I would pick Josh Allen over Lamar. I pick Josh Allen, but hey, look, we had 1 hour 20. We got a whole lot of football to talk about this offseason. Whole lot of football. I mean, after the finals, y'all thought we talking about football now?
It's gonna get crazy.
It's about to get ridiculous. It's a whole bunch of storylines. We got CJ Stroud, the Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, obviously Hurts and Dak, Jordan Love, who we ain't talking about today. I mean, man.
You're muted. You're muted.
I'm muted.
No, not you. P.
Lamar Jackson.
You feel me? So it's gonna be good. I'm gonna have Trent on there. I'm gonna upgrade StreamYard so we can have more than 3 guys on here. Cause I mess with Trent.
We should do that. I think we should do that idea though. Like we all draft our team.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We draft our whoever, but like you can't pick the same players as somebody else. But like you draft your team and see who the public think got the best team. You feel me? Like some ultimate team type.
That's cool. Yeah, I saw somebody do that. I think it was Colin Cowherd and Nick. They did like the quarterback draft. We can do that with the NBA. We can do that with NFL for sure. We can do like running. We can go crazy. Running backs, where we can go crazy off that, John.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
But look,
we doing all time or just current?
Current.
Okay.
But look, man, it's legends live forever. Kobe, MJ, P. We out this, John. Talked about the Mavs avoiding the sweep. Frank Martin and Tank, top 10 players in the NBA, and we ended up getting into an NFL convo. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, show us some love so we can continue this content. With that being said, y'all, legends live forever. We out.